Alright guys, Dave Jenvey here. Yeah, I'm Satan, I'm the devil, we all know that. Everyone in the world knows the devil's here on earth. It's me. I've been saying that for ages now. Everyone's pretending I'm not here because the little grey aliens, those grey aliens, I'll put grey aliens on Google. These little grey swats. These little aliens, these guys in space from Zeta Reticuli. That's their planet, Zeta Reticuli. Those little skids of shit run Earth, and everyone here is just slaves to them, apart from me. I say what I want about them. Greys, you little cunts, I abuse you every single day on my camera on my computer. I've got a little selfie camera here. I talk on this little camera. There's a camera here, you can see me there. I talk on my laptop basically, slagging them off. I used to talk on my phone a lot. I used to talk on my phone. I don't use that as much now. I'll talk on my laptop to them. They do all our tech. They're tech bitches. I'm working for God, Satan. I keep saying it. No one's put me in mental hospital yet. The aliens. I make these videos mostly for my daughter now. They're just for my daughter, really. To say, look, here I still am. They haven't put me in mental hospital. They put Frank Bruno in mental hospital. He was an ex-world champion boxer. So it's not that they're scared of me. It's that I'm actually speaking the truth. The human race is a slave species to these little grey twats. These little horrible little aliens. Oh, well, the thing I wanted to say to Holly, my daughter, because they've separated me from her, so I can't really talk to her directly in person. Something else that might happen. So I said you might have nightmares. The aliens might try to make you piss your pants in the night. They've got a lot of psychic powers. The other thing, you might hear them speak in your head. Just don't worry about it. Just ignore it. Or like me, I just take the mickey out of them. I take the piss out of them all the time. I abuse them. We've got to get to their planet eventually and conquer them. Don't know when that's happening. Still waiting for oil prices to go up. The aliens now, they don't want oil prices to go up because that's going to make me really rich. And then potentially from there, I'm going to get to power and be a more public figure. We're still waiting for the aliens to do it because they don't want to. They don't want to have oil prices go up, because as soon as that happens, then Dave Jenvey becomes famous for being rich in crude oil, and from there, I want to get down NASA because I've got loads of ideas for how we sort out society in terms of how we make energy a lot more efficiently. How I've done free energy, basically, anti-gravity, and also how we get into space. And that's what the aliens really don't want. They don't want humanity getting interstellar travel. We go to the stars, because then we're going to go straight to Zeta Reticuli, their home planet, and begin kicking their ass and begin torturing them and beating them, the living shit out of them. And humanity no longer be a slave species, because that's what we are. It'd be very hard for my daughter to believe all this, but it's the truth. That's why I'm not locked up in a mental hospital. The police seem to have backed off now for the time being. The police just work for the aliens. The police are bossed by the aliens with psychic powers. The aliens have this psychic whip. They can just hurt the worker drones, which regular people are. The alien can really hurt them with psychic powers. Believe it or not, it's amazing how they do it, but they can do it, really hurt them. And but because we're different, I'm Satan, I'm the actual devil. My daughter's got my genetics. I don't think she can be as easily battered by these psychic powers. So I was saying to Holly, you might hear voices in your head. Like I say, ignore them. Just keep your spirits up. Keep cheerful. Don't worry about what the aliens trying to make you feel. The alien will try to make you feel miserable and depressed. Don't do that. Don't feel sad. The other thing I need to talk about. One thing I had wrong in the last video. This Toad Empire. I think the grey aliens, the little greys, have already wiped them out with nuclear weapons. So in America, we're listening out for alien intelligent life with SETI. So I've got to put in Google here. I've put SETI, search for extraterrestrial intelligence. So we're ruled by these aliens. But they've got these satellites in massive big satellites. They're huge in America that are listening for radio signals in space from other aliens, and they haven't really heard anything. We're ruled by the Greys, but there's not much else out there in our area of space because the universe is huge. And the reason is for that, I think, because the alien greys have been wiping everything out. But the problem the alien grey has, because they're such a weak, skinny little fairy boy, and they can't do physical fighting, they need a soldier from the human race. But the problem is with the human race, got no resistance to psychic powers. And then when someone does turn up, like me, who's the warrior caste of humanity, who has got psychic resistance, can't be bullied by psychic powers of the aliens, then the grey doesn't want to work with me because I'm then going to batter the grey and become boss. They want something in between. They want a worker drone who's a bit of a badass, but they can still control with psychic powers, but also has psychic resistance to other aliens out there that have psychic powers. It just doesn't work like that. Of course it doesn't. And the Greys don't want to face reality because they're little pussies. These guys are the biggest fucking wimps ever. They're complete little fairy boy bitches. So that's what I need my daughter to understand. I'm Satan. I'm a good guy. You're only in trouble with me when you're in hell and all of that, and then you're going to get tortured. But if you're a good person, you go to heaven. So you don't have to deal with Satan then. So you don't need to be scared of me. But what I'm saying is, because I'm Satan, right, I'm scary. But only if you're naughty. I'm saying to my daughter, don't be scared of these little idiots. These aren't anything. Because you're warrior caste, Holly. You're warrior caste. You're not supposed to be scared of these. These are little pussies. They're only 4 foot tall. They're skinny. Little wimps. So don't be scared of them. So I want to say that as well. So what else is there to say? Oh yeah, it turns out Bigfoot's real. I haven't mentioned that. So I was wrong on this Toad Empire. So forget about that now. I think the Greys already wiped them out. But yeah, the Bigfoot. Bigfoot is real. I don't know if Holly's heard of Bigfoot. It's just a big ape man. There's Bigfoot. There's a Bigfoot sighting in 1967, and that's actually a female Bigfoot. There she is. So in North America, in the forests there, they've got big, massive apes that are like men that walk upright. Bigfoot. I don't know if my daughter will have heard of that. She's only young. She might not have heard of Bigfoot. Big, massive ape. You can learn all about it. Go just type in Bigfoot. Just type in Bigfoot. They're real. They're massive. Big monkey men, basically. They're actual like men that are monkeys that live in the forests. of North America. But they're kept separate from humanity. But I think they're in Europe too. Because when I was in the Alps, I went to the Alps mountain biking. There was areas of mountains that you couldn't walk up. It was like you weren't allowed to. It was like private land. And I think it was, you weren't allowed to go there because of Bigfoot. So I don't think, I'm not fully sure on that. I know Bigfoot's real. Bigfoot's real in North America. But I'm not sure if it's real in Europe, but I think it is. But it's not in the UK. Not in the UK. This was in, I was in Morzine, so that's in France. But no, I don't think there's Bigfoot in the UK. But yeah, in the Alps, I think they've got Bigfoot in the Alps, which is in Europe. So yeah, there might be probably in the Himalayas too. They're called Yetis there. Yeti. Monkey Man's real. So that might be interesting to my daughter if she wants to have a look into that. What else can we talk about? Oh yeah, something else that my daughter won't probably know about. I'm supposed to go to Florida eventually, which is where NASA is. Eventually, who knows? Who knows when these little stupid grey aliens are going to pump up the prices of oil and they're going to skyrocket them? Who knows how long they're going to take over? I keep waiting for these silly little grey twats to get on and do this, to get oil prices through the roof. I said maybe it's going to happen by the end of this year, before Christmas this year. Not fully sure. But whenever it does happen, it's possible my daughter's going to have to come live with me. And we're actually going to have to sail. If you do have to come live with me, eventually, we're going to have to go to Florida, I think, you and me, with Ariana Rockefeller, and we're going to have to sail to America. The boat will be like a diesel engine on the boat. It won't be like a sailing ship, with sails, but it'll be like a diesel engine on the boat. And we'll actually have to go to America, sail across the ocean. You say, why can't we just fly on a plane? Because the aliens would crash the plane. There's a lot of computers in these planes now, of these jets and stuff. And there's a very, very high chance the aliens will crash that plane, because the aliens do want me dead. They're trying to kill me with psychic powers all the time. You see, Holly, that's why the average worker drone, reptilian, just regular people that are all around you, that you're friends with, that your mum is, your mum's one of them. They're just slaves to these greys. The alien can kill them, I think, with psychic powers. The alien can literally use psychic powers to give them cancer. Can also get them to kill themselves. The alien can abuse them so much with the psychic powers that the worker drone just kills himself, hangs himself on a noose. But because we're warrior caste, we're different. And the alien can't do that to us. It's very hard. It can make you feel a bit sad, a bit depressed. That's why you've got to keep your spirits up. Try to keep cheerful, be happy. But it can't bully us in the same way. But so what I think might happen, if we go to America on a plane, there's a very good chance the alien will crash the plane. They control the plane with computers. There'll be a pilot there who's trying to fly it and trying to avoid it crashing, but they've got computer systems on the plane that will probably override his controls, possibly, and crash it into the sea. So I think we're going to have to sail on a boat. This is happening in the future. I don't know when it's happening, because I don't know when the aliens are getting on with pumping up oil prices. It's supposed to happen fairly soon, the fairly near future, but they might drag it out a good while yet. So, as I always say to my daughter, the main thing for you is just stay cheerful. Try to be happy, and that's all you can do. Hopefully you can do that. You should be able to. Realise if you're feeling down, if you're feeling depressed, it's this alien it's psychic whipping you to feel miserable. So you've got to try and fight it by just trying to feel happy. Okay? Right, that's the end of the video. And I'll make another video in 2 or 3 weeks or whatever for my daughter again, just to keep her updated that I'm still okay, everything's fine. The police haven't been coming round here. They've left me alone for now. So things are pretty peaceful here at the minute. So I'm fine. I'm all good. All right. So see you in the next one.